So I think the video I was gonna do before this was gonna be our shoujo sleepover, and I was gonna do episode 2 of Say I Love You, or I was gonna do a new anime that we could go over. But this topic has been on my mind for like quite a minute. Oh, here's my shirt. Here's my shirt. So as you know, one of my favorite animes in my top 10, if you've seen that video before, is Attackontitan. Yes, I love Attackontitan. I remember when I first watched it, it was different, it was refreshing to me. But as the years kept going, and as more seasons kept coming out and people kept reading the manga and watching the anime, I started posing the question, because some people do not like it. Some people do not like the anime, and I was wondering why. And sometimes people tell me like it's anti-Semitic, or it promotes Japanese imperialism, racism, it supports genocide, this and that. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, oh, my dog outside. So I was just like, it posed the question to me, is Attack on Titan problematic? Is it promoting these things? And of course, you're gonna have the two sides. You're gonna have the people who say yes, you're gonna have the people who say no. And then I haven't really heard about it in a while, like this issue coming up, but it does frequently come up in the anime community who does watch it. And I think recently there was a Twitter, follow me on Twitter, but recently, you know, there's a trend going around about cancelable takes, and there was one about cancelable anime takes. And I guess this well-known, I don't know him because I haven't really been like in the gaming community for like years. Like, I don't even have any consoles anymore, but I'm working on getting some more. He quote tweeted and he put this. And then when you scroll through the thread, you see some people agreeing with him and reasons why. And this and that, but you also have quote tweets of people on the opposing side that said that it's not promoting those things. It's not promoting those things, and it's showing both sides. Like, it's showing that it's bad for, is it fascism? But it's bad for genocide, it's bad for imperialism, it's bad for racism. And an argument that they had that like, there are a million shows that show issues like this. Does it promote that? Basically, on the topic of, you do have to show the bad to show that it's not good, like a learning lesson. And I wonder sometimes, just my personal opinion, do people think it promotes that because the main character, who is supposed to be stereotypically in most shonen anime, the hero, the one who's good, like a good old Naruto, even though I think he shouldn't have saved the leaf for how they did him dirty. Or who else? Bleach, Ichigo, how he's supposed to be like the stand-up stereotypical. Like, I know we have animes where there are main characters who aren't like that. Like, we have Light Yagami, who thought he was doing good, and he was actually out there canceling people left and right with a pen. But people loved him. But that's to say, does that promote murder? Is he? Lelouch, didn't he wipe out people as well? So I know there's more issues that people do talk about in Attack on Titan besides genocide, but I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, the main character isn't supposed to be like that. So I wonder if it's problematic because they didn't expect. I mean, I know, because there's the anime only, and then there's the manga readers. I used to do both, but then I purposely stopped reading so I could be surprised and anticipate when I was watching a show. I lost my topic. Where was I gonna go with this? Hold on. Do they feel betrayed because Eren, they thought, was supposed to be the savior of all when he's actually trying to end humanity? and what he thinks he's doing right. Kind of similar to Light, what he thought he was doing right until he got a god complex. When I personally first watched Attack on Titan, I liked how different it was. It was just wild. But for me personally, I felt like it was showing the functions of society. Basically, to me, I felt like it showed how humans react when they are afraid of something different, what's unknown, the fear of losing power, the fear of losing one's freedom, being trapped in society, not being able to move forward unless you sacrifice your life, give your body, things that are relevant to the past and the future today in the real world. And I personally didn't see it as promoting those negative things, but showing how they are not good. But I can see how you can get caught up in an anime and start like rooting for the damn rumbling. See how people could do that because you get caught up in the character and stuff like that. But I'm open to hearing people's like opinions about why the anime would offend them or how it would be offensive to them, because I really want to know why. Because I feel like even not in anime, we've had shows or genres or movies like this, and I don't know if they've gotten the same criticism as much as this one has. And I know some people are saying like, oh, it's still doing good because behind all it has great animation, great songs, and that clouds what he's really trying to promote. I honestly don't know what he's trying to promote because I really didn't look too deep in here, so I'm not trying to say, hey, blah blah blah. I'm not trying to be like one of those people. But I would like, if this even gets traction, I just want to see like both sides respectfully in the comment section of why you think the show is problematic or not problematic. I still watch it. I'm still annoyed that we have to wait till 2023 for part 3. I love this show, but it needs to be done. I think I've said it before in my last video. I'm probably gonna just start reading the rest of the manga because I do still like to read. I remember what I do. I read Fruits, blah, blah, blah. I watched Fruits Basket and then I read the rest of the manga. And I think I watched Orange High School Host Club and then I read the rest of the manga. But basically, I just want to hear your opinions. Do you think it's problematic? Do you have the same mindset as me, as you thought it was like? I think it's just a big mind freak. I think the story is a really good story, and maybe I'm blind to it, or maybe I'm not digging deep enough to see where it's promoting these horrible things. I believe they are showing them to me. I feel like personally they are showing them, but I don't feel like they are promoting them, because even there are characters in the anime who say, hey, those things aren't right. Hey, Aaron, we are with you, but now we have to like stand against you, and we're trying to understand you, but you won't give us the chance to. And I know you think you're doing something good, but there are people, innocent people, who weren't even involved in this, and you are trying to exterminate them completely. I will say that the animation on this show is top tier. But I just want to know, do you think that the show is problematic? Yes, no? Are you still watching it? Does it bore you? Because sometimes it is dialogue heavy. I know what drew me to the anime, besides what I already stated earlier, were also the Titan designs. I was so invested in the background story of how they came to be. And let me tell you, F King Fritz, because that's all we're gonna say about that. But the Titans, the story, the background of how everything came to be, that's what drew me in the most. And then as it progressed, I just want to see how the society got to where they came to be. I still think it's an interesting story. I still think it's not a cautionary tale, but it is telling you but it is sending a message. Whether or not it's a positive or negative message, I want to know. So I will see you guys next time, And then maybe I'll do a shoujo sleepover. I don't know if y'all like that, cause yeah, but let me know. Bye.